Charles Phillips is the president of Oracle Corporation. He's also on the Economic Recovery Advisory Board of President Obama's administration. In his earlier life, he was also a Marine Corps. Please welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You come from an interesting background. You did your PS, then your law degree, then you went to command in the Marine Corps, to Wall Street scene with Morgan Stanley, and now with Oracle Corporation.
Yeah.
Seen the whole gamut of things. And I know you can't beat Marine Corps, but is entrepreneurship second best role after Marine Corps?
Well, one of the reasons I came to Silicon Valley and why I've always kind of worked around technology is just the dynamism and the energy and the intellect that entrepreneurs bring, and there's nothing like technology. It just changes all the time. It's impossible to get bored. And so if you need that sort of stimulation and activity, that's what's exciting about it, and every day is different. And so I think there's nothing like the environment here in Silicon Valley, and I just hope that we always have that lead.
I want you to, for the audience, to distinguish, since you played such a big role at Wall Street also, how do you see entrepreneurs different from people who come from a corporate culture?
Well, there are people who are entrepreneurial inside large companies, and they are the lifeblood of the large companies. There are a small number of people who generate the ideas, the good ideas at work. So there is a role for people who want to be in a corporate environment, but want to do it innovate in the context of that. But it takes a special breed to go out on your own and do it, and special breed to actually be successful with it. So I think we need all types because you want all of industry moving forward and coming up with new ideas.
The economic scene throughout the world, everybody's feeling the pinch. Capitalism as a whole has taken a beating in many corners of the world. I want you to elaborate, if you may, on the initiatives taken by the current administration, especially in relation to spreading entrepreneurship.
Yeah, this is a cycle that comes and goes, and so the perception of capitalism and entrepreneurship may be a little out of favor now, but it never really is, because people who understand the economy know that it's the lifeblood of what we all do. Governments can't really create jobs. It's really entrepreneurs and businesses that do that. Government can help and encourage, but at the end of the day, our standard of living, how we pay for all the services everybody wants, it's got to come from economies growing and jobs and companies doing well. So I think looking forward, we'll look back on this in 5 years from now and see there were a round of great companies started at the worst. The same thing happened in the late 70s and early 80s when we were in a recession. That's the same time period that Oracle, Microsoft, Sun, all these companies were started in the middle of a recession. So great things can happen even though the environment is not so perfect right now.
As a corporate captain, I want to ask you if the way we try to impose democracy, is it fair to impose our capitalist culture in terms of entrepreneurship? What we talked about today was a great initiative, as a non-partisan initiative from both sides, to see, no, we can't impose anything, but let's promote our culture of entrepreneurship, our ecosystem, and let them come from their cultures and see how this could be assimilated and make it a good case. Just wanted your viewpoint.
Well, I travel all over the world for Oracle in 147 countries, and I just think it's human nature that when given the right set of incentives, if people have the opportunity, access to capital, and a stable environment in which to operate, and they have an idea, they tend to see that and get motivated. If you take those things away, if there's not capital, if there's not a structured environment for legal, or if there are you don't get to keep the returns that you earn, then the incentives go away. I think people are people, and those incentives seem to work everywhere. So I'm not sure there's some cultural transformation needed all over the world. I just think that those set of the environment has to be right to incubate innovation.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Great, thank you.